Hello, welcome to Created for This. I'm Danielle Roberts. I'm an accountability coach for Christian business owners. And today we're going to talk about something that has recently blown my mind. It's something that I was quite surprised about when I said it, when it happened. And that's the fact that when I recorded a podcast with my friend Natalie the other day, she asked me before we recorded. We didn't record about this, but she asked me how my business was going. And without hesitation, I replied that I was content with where I was. And after that happened, I was like, wow, how did this happen? I am usually the person that's like, oh, I need more money. I need more of this. I need to keep going. I need to press on. I need to do this, that, and the other thing, which those are awesome. And yes, I do want to do all that. But I am content with my accountability coaching. I'm content with teaching other people about oils. I'm content about my planner and my other side projects I'm working on. And for me, guys, contentment is really, really difficult. I'm a perfectionist. I really, really want to be my best, and I do my best. So I set crazy high expectations for myself. Things that I feel like I should be further along than I am. Or, I should be making more money, or I should have more whatever. I'm sure you can relate to this in some ways. I feel like as entrepreneurs and business owners, we really have that embedded in us. Like, we need to keep going. We can't do this, that, the other thing. And for me, a lot of that contentment has come down to money mindset. How is that possible? Well, I've been working on knowing the numbers in my business so that I know where I am, so that I know where my bank account's at and how much money we have to spend. So my husband works full time, and so it's both of our finances, our money combined. But I still feel in some ways responsible because I'm the one who is choosing to work, which it's so funny. I'm choosing to work, so I should be the one paying the daycare bill. And it's not relying on him to do that, which is ludicrous because if we were both working, it would probably both equally come out of our paychecks. I don't know how I would do it. I'm talking working full time. So a lot of knowing what is in my bank account and knowing my numbers in business, knowing how much I need, where we're at, how much I need to run my business, how much expenses I have, if I'm saving up for something, if I know that I'm on a payment plan for something, I know that the money that I am making is taking care of our needs. I am content knowing that what we are doing is working and it's good. I also know that our God is an abundant God, and that has been a huge switch for me recently. I feel like contentment is so much of a heart game. Paul said in Philippians 4 that he had learned to be content in all situations. And that is something that has always been on my mind. There's a verse in Timothy that says, godliness with contentment is great gain. And that's a verse that I learned because I was like, I want to be content where I am. I want to be content in my season, and I want to be content doing what I'm doing. And so to have this breakthrough was huge, guys. To also be content, I've had to dig into my beliefs about money. And right now I'm reading through a book called Your New Money Mindset. And it really, really digs into what the Bible says about money and what we believe in our minds about money. Our God is an abundant God, like I said. He has given us so much that when we solely focus on money, we're missing the point. He does give money, and that's, not a mind-blowing thing. But when When we have $0, he provides for us. He's provided now, whether our account was in red, like we have a home. We have so many different things that he has provided. And so that's one of the biggest things that I have had to learn, is not just to look at money as the abundance. I'm using air quotes. Abundance. Abundance is so much more than that, because we've been given our lives, we've been given our food, we've been given water. And, when we haven't had enough, God's provided then too. I think we can look, every single one of us can look through our lives and say, okay, if we've been in need, God has provided one way or another. I know that God is abundant and he's provided, but that also changes how I view things, right? Because if we are getting something from God, he wants us to be good stewards of it. Now, I've talked a lot about stewardship this last year, and I love that I've been learning this so much, and abundance too, and money. But I love it so much because we need to change how we view stewardship. The church, I feel like, doesn't talk about stewardship much. They talk a lot about using money, and I think that that's good, but stewardship also means that we are using what we have and being good stewards of it. Now, if you think about stewardship in the Bible, you're probably thinking about the parable of Jesus giving of the owner giving the slaves the money. And the one uses it and multiplies it. The one buries it. And the other one, I think he multiplies it like 10 times more. So, when we are given things that we've been entrusted with, we need to be good stewards of that. We need to know that what we have, we need to take care of. And that's been another layer of what I've been learning this year, is that what I have, I've been given that to take care of. Yes, I have to take care of my kids. Yes, I have to take care of my house. But it gives a different dimension. I've been given money so I can buy food for my family. Or if you're single, food for yourself. Now, if I let those vegetables go to waste, like used to happen, it does sometimes still, I'm going to have to buy more vegetables, which means I'm going to have to kind of waste money buying something that I already had, but I didn't take good care of it and I didn't use it again. And so I think that when we have that mindset shift of we have enough, God has provided enough for us, God has provided abundantly, and we have to steward that, then we become content with where we are, at least in my mind, or for myself, we become content with where we are. And so in that way, we want to steward what it is that we have. We want to take good care of our finances, and then God continues to bless us in different ways. I can't say for certain if you take care of your money or if you're good with your money, God's going to give you more money. He might take it all away, like he did with Job. But Job never went to God and was like, I hate you. Like, he never did. He never turned his back away. And he always said that God was good. And so I think when we start changing our minds about how money works and how money is, and knowing our numbers, knowing what we need, and seeing how God has provided for us, that's when we start to be so content and so just living abundantly. Like, what does a living abundantly mean for you? And that's one of those things that is powerful with being our own business owner, with owning our own business, with being an entrepreneur. We get to know how much money we need and decide how much we're going to work. So when we take really, really good care of our money, when we are good at what we're doing, when we're stewarding what it is that God has given us, then it changes our business. We don't have to be reliant upon grabbing a client here, grabbing a client here, grabbing a client here, because we feel like we're lacking something. We feel like we are needing the clients, even if they're not exactly what we want to be doing. And so for me, dealing with that money mindset and knowing God has given so much more than money has been extremely influential in how I'm running my business and what I'm doing right now. And so as part of that, what I'm really super excited about is my friend Melissa Whaley. And you guys might have listened to a previous episode with her. She is a tax professional, a certified tax professional. She and I had launched the Q4 Financial Fix in the fall. And we are relaunching it this time as Know Your Numbers, because we feel like Know Your Numbers means more, I would say, like understanding and knowing and really being that business owner that knows their numbers and knows exactly where they need to be. And it's giving tools so that we can steward money better. We can run our business as well. We can be ready for tax time when that comes. And so that's open right now for enrollment. She and I are super, super excited about this. We've actually changed up the format a little bit. So it's 6 weeks of every other week is going to be a teaching call with her. There's pre-work. When you sign up, you'll get pre-work. And then there's also the Facebook group, plus accountability coaching with me. I want to make sure that you actually get this course done because it's important to me. I'm not just going to sell something that doesn't get done. I want to know that you are ready and that you are going to be making the best strides forward as you can. So you get six weeks of course and 3 weeks of teaching, 3 weeks of accountability with me. And then I'll be checking up with you in that 8th week so that I know that you're good to go and you don't have any other questions. And so that's really what the course is about. It's Knowing Your Numbers Live. And so you can go to bit.ly/DR and Know Your Numbers is what the link is for that to sign up. Registration closes right before Christmas, so we can start right away on January 2nd. If you have questions, if you need to get the link from that, it's going to be in the show notes on my website at DanielleMRoberts.com. And I'm sure Instagram will be talking about it. You can go check her out for more information on her. And she is on Instagram at Melissa Whaley. And like a whale, WHALEY. But yeah, so guys, I really want to encourage you to know your numbers in this coming year so that we can be better business owners and we can really just steward everything that God has given us, because I think it's so important moving forward to know your numbers and to have that mindset of money is good and not bad. And we are abundant in the way that we live and in our money as well. So that is what I have for you guys today. Go and get registered for the course so that we can move forward on this. And I'm excited to do it right along with you guys because I have stuff on my own money that I have not completed yet. And I know Melissa's awesome and she's going to have such good content for us to work through. So have a great day and I will see you in Know Your Numbers Live. Bye.